So I went up to BC for, there goes the shopping bag. But I went up to BC today for my birthday because I'm only an hour from the Abbotsford, BC. I'm a little high on cold brew coffee right now. But anyway, I'm an hour away from Abbotsford, BC. So I went up there because I was feeling kind of mopey about how freaking old I am. And I didn't have any plans for my birthday. And I didn't want to feel sorry for myself. Woo. So I decided to road trip up. And I took Nemo, my Newfie pup, with me. And because there's lots of dog parks up there I checked out. So anyway, I'm going to do a little haul video, which I've never done one of these, and I see people do them on YouTube all the time, but I was just funny, the sheer amount of things I brought back, especially when I discovered Walmart had so many amazing things that I like to eat that you can't find down here in the States. So I'm going to show you, and I will go, let's see, I guess I'll go in the order of when I got them. So first we went to a dog park, then we went to a Tim Hortons, which, you know, it's kind of a crime, and my friend Claire will laugh at this. One of my best friends I've never met. We all have those kind of people, right? I've known her for, Jesus, what, over 20 years, maybe more? And she lives in Scotland. And even though Tim Hortons, named after a Canadian hockey player, is, you know, a Canadian company, and even though I'm in Washington and we border British Columbia, Canada, there are no Tim Hortons in Washington State, which is a crime. So, whoops, I'm going to tip this just a little bit forward. So I've been dying for some Tim Hortons Timbits, which are their donut holes and their coffees. I get their regular coffee. I get it on Subscribe and Save from Amazon. Their dark roast. That's my favorite coffee. But I had never tried their cold brew, and as you can tell, it is as energetic as I sound right now. It isn't just for my happy birthday day, but I am completely high on caffeine right now because I had not one, but two of their delicious cold brews. But if you can get one of them, they're so good. They're so, unlike Starbucks, which is that burnt, crappy coffee, Tim Hortons coffee is so good. And then they use like, what is it? Cane syrup and cream in here or something. So it just tastes delicious. It tastes homemade. They even have a nice cool straw. So as I was finishing this one, I was buying another one and the girl was laughing at me. So I got that. And then because I wanted my Timbits, I bought a 50 pack of Timbits. So I have enough Timbits. Hang on, I want to put something under here so I can display better. There we go. I bought a 50 pack of Timbits, and I've only had like maybe 4 of them so far, but I have enough Timbits there that I am so stocked up in Timbits. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bag them up in little like bags of 5 and put them in my freezer so that I don't eat them all at once, especially since I love our legal weed. That will happen easily. So yeah, I just stocked up my Timbits. But I mean, 50 Timbits was $9.99, and the exchange rate right now is like, I think it's 76. So 76%. So it's like maybe $7.60 for 50 Timbits, which is ridiculous. So yum, Timbits. So yeah, we got those. Then the next stop we went after the dog park and after I had some lunch is we went to a pet store up there. Because even when it's my birthday, I always like to buy stuff for my pets. And this was Nemo's first road trip. He just turned a year old a couple months ago. I didn't really do anything. So, and again, with the exchange rate, we found this great little store called Mr. Pet up there that I'd never heard of before. Super nice staff there. Everybody loved Nemo and were super friendly. But so I bought him some cute stuff. I got this squeaky thing that'll make him look like he has a big smile. So cute. I got him this nice, hard, solid, squeaky. He's called the Bad Cuz. I got him that. Then I got him some yummy cookies, some protein cookies, bacon and cheese flavor. He's already had a few of these and loves them. In fact, he hears me moving the bag right now, so I am going to... Here, you can see him. You want a cookie? You were such a good boy today. You were the good boy. He says they're yummy, Mommy, and I think they're made in Canada. Are they made in Canada? Let's see. So Soft batch cookies. Yes, they're made in Ontario. So yeah, we got him that. And I got him 2 of these Bully Chews. Whoops. Which again, because of the exchange rate, were super cheap compared to what even if I bought them on Amazon, it would have been cheaper. I mean, these were cheaper. I think that's it for the doggy stuff. Then my next stop was, before I left, I went to a Walmart because I knew Walmart had, I've been to the Walmarts before in over by Vancouver and in Surrey and that whole area there. And I know that Walmart always has lots of the British products that you can only find up in Canada, and the different candies and stuff. So I bought Weetabix. I love Weetabix cereal. It's so good. If you haven't had it, it's so hard to find up here. I'm down here. The only place I've ever found it in Washington State, Nemo's back for another cookie, is, is this British food place down in Redmond, which I'm now an hour from. So this was like, I think it was only like $3 a box. So again, with the exchange rate, it was like $2 something for this. So super cheap. So we got 2 boxes of Weetabix. I bought some yummy looking Canadian English muffins that looked so good. Look at them. They're so thick and yummy. We also bought these yummy. I could not find crumpets, which was sad, but I bought these morning rounds, and these are, again, Canadian made. And these are apple cinnamon morning rounds. Doesn't that sound amazing? Okay, I'm going to put one of these in the shopping bag that the cat isn't in so I can have table space. And then I bought some. These are just like the Canadian brand of their Walmart, everything. I like how it has French, tout garni, so everything, tout garni. Some bagels, then digestives. These remind me of, every time I eat these, they remind me of my grandma Holland, because she was, her husband was Irish and she was Swedish, and they always had these in the house. If you've never had McVitie's digestives, they have a weird name though, isn't it? Digestives, but they're really old. These have been around since, geez, I'll have to look it up. But probably like the, I don't know, 20s, maybe earlier. But these yummy biscuits, they're so good. They're like, they're kind of the equivalent to a graham cracker. They're like they're a wheat biscuit, but sweet. And they're so yummy. And I only eat like one at a time, and I dip it in tea. They're so good. So I got 2 bags of these. And again, these were crazy cheap with the exchange rate. Then one of my favorite candies. And if you think Smarties are those little sweet tart candies, then obviously you're American, because Smarties are these. Smarties are chocolate-covered candies in a candy shell, rather, with chocolate in the middle. They're so yummy. And Nestle Canada chocolate is so much better than American chocolate, so they're just so delicious. Really rich chocolate. So I got these 4 little boxes. I also got, my friend in Scotland had told me about Scottish black tea. And so I was like, oh, black tea, that was in the international section. But then I got home and realized it's from the Netherlands. So, but hey, my last name is Holland, so that works. Then I got these Devon bourbon creams, chocolate flavored cream filled chocolate biscuits. They just sounded really yummy. And bourbon, I mean, really? So yeah, calories don't count when it's your birthday, right? And I'm not going to eat all this stuff now anyway. Then my friend in Scotland had sent me a box of all kinds of British and Scottish different treats. And this Tunnix was the brand that made tea cakes and some caramels that she sent me. And she told me that these chocolate-covered caramel wafer biscuits were really good. And I walked into Walmart and they were right there on the shelf. And I was like, yay, exactly what Claire told me about. So wafer biscuits. Then I got 2 of these. I ate, one of them was kind of my dinner on the way home. But if you haven't had Coffee Crisp, these are so yummy. They're just crispy and light and delicious. I'm not sure why they call them coffee, because is there any coffee in there, or are you supposed to just drink them, eat them with coffee? Because they have a slight kind of mocha taste to them, but they're not very coffee-ish. Then another thing I got at Timbits that I forgot to show is my friend Claire, again, had told me that she saw that Timbits had these new dog toys. And so so it's an actual box of Timbits as a dog toy. So look, there's the Timbits, and there's the dog toy. Isn't that freaking adorable? I'm not even sure now I'm going to give it to him, because he likes to tear apart plushies. I may just instead just sit this up on my piano, because he's got plenty of toys, and it would be sad to destroy this, because it is just too cute, right? I mean, seriously cute. Also at the Walmart, I found this really cool Canada t-shirt. Yeah, I was saying, I was starting to say that I was starting to feel like a tourist because I was asking them if they had any souvenirs, but this is Abbotsford, which is kind of out in the country, and there's suburbs there. It's not like Vancouver where all the tourists go, so it's not like there's going to be big tourist or souvenir shops. And Walmart didn't even really have any Canadian stuff other than some clothing. But I got that T-shirt, and then when I went to the border and went to their the duty-free shop, I also got this shirt, which I really love. It's a pretty bluish gray with Canada on there. It says 1867, and this is like vinyl, I guess. But really cool shirt, huh? And again, because the exchange rate, it's like, this was like a $26 shirt, but it was only like, ends up being like, what, 27, like something like 18 bucks or something like that. So, pretty good deal. And then the last two things I got a little Canada shot glass. I don't know if you can see it because it's, let me see. It's reflecting, but it's got maple leaves and it's got the flag and some silver on there. And it was like, I don't know, $4. So this was like $3. So that was a deal. And then I think the best deal I got is I brought back a bottle of a fifth of Kraken. Now Kraken in Washington State, if you live here, you know about all our liquor taxes and liter taxes. And so normally I pay like almost $30 for a bottle of Kraken. And all I paid at the duty free was 24 Canadian, which amounts to, let's see, 6 times 4, 18. So this was $18 US as opposed to $30 US. So that is a frickin' deal. But anyway, I hope you like my overindulged birthday stuff. I am well stocked up with snacky stuff, and I definitely will have to do more walks and hike with my dogs to burn off all the calories that I have brought home from Canada.